Oh,
I got Zozo.
what's up, Arya?
Oh, you had to think about my name. That's crazy.
No, no, I didn't. What?
No, it's fine, man. That's fine. Listen, you're right. You got, you got Aiyah, you got Dina, you got
Aya,
Priscilla,
Aya's. Listen,
you
Aya's
got all
dead to
these
me,
names.
man.
I get it. Oh,
Oh,
ooh. Oh,
wait, what happened?
Nothing. It's just drama every day, man. I'm tired of it. Girl comes, dips for 2 months, comes back, and then expects me to be like, "Oh, why aren't you claiming me? Like, what the fuck? I don't even know you exist. What you mean? What happened to like, yo, I've been away. You know, what you doing? Let's hang out." That would be more the better approach. Then she do all this, and then it's like, and then I see her pop up today. I'm like, yo, where you been? Like, I didn't know you was around. What you say? What's up, Wall?
Chopper's all gassed up.
Then she like get mad at me, like, oh well, don't talk to me until you ready to step up to the plate. I'm like, bro, what is you saying? This doesn't even make any sense what you're saying. Hello?
I'm just trying to figure out the best way to respond here.
I was like, girl, I talking to myself like, oh damn.
See, this is why I
I
can't
thought
date
she was just
people,
shoddy.
because I don't have time, and then I feel like I would disappoint someone because it's like, oh, you have no time for me. It's like, yeah, no shit, I'm busy.
Well, I get that a lot. Yo, you don't hang out with me, blah blah blah. Listen, I'm not, and this thing is, I never dated her. It was just like she was like, you know how I be with shorties and stuff like that. She was just,
yeah, you're a whore. You're a whore.
I wasn't
right,
a whore, but she
Yeah, go
cool.
on,
She
though,
cool
you're
to
a whore.
rock with, and that was it. But then it was just like, oh, you ain't claiming me. It's like, well, what you mean? Like we were rocking, and then it was like, oh, she's taking that as disrespect. Like, but, and it's like, oh, but before it was like, oh, you too busy. I'm like, yeah, I got shit to do. What the fuck you want me to drop what I'm doing? I'm not. I'm just not that dude. I never will be that dude. You're gonna rock with me the way you find me, and that's it. Ain't no changing. Ain't no switching up. And then it was like, she just has too much attitude. She's like, don't get it twisted. She's a fun, chill girl, but it depends on the personality you're getting. And like, if she's feeling hurt about something, she's gonna be very defensive and rude. But she won't be like, hey, I'm hurt about this. That would make more sense to me than you just communicating. She got communication issues, and then she just does dumb shit. So I'm over it.
But listen, maybe she's just, listen, she's a strong brown woman, Zo.
What the fuck does that have to do with the conversation?
I mean, listen, she just, she's allowed to feel the way she wants to feel, okay?
Yeah, and I'm allowed to act. I'm allowed to act the way I want to
Maybe
act.
she's allowed to act the way she wants to act too, okay? Just like you're allowed to act the way you want to act too.
So wait, hold on. If you got communication issues and you don't tell me how you feel, but then you heartbroken about some shit and then blame me for that, how is that my responsibility?
Listen, you guys just need better
you
communication.
you
That's
can't
what
answer, huh? You can't answer that.
No.
How
You
does
just
that
need better
become an
communication.
issue?
That's what it is. You two are both stubborn motherfuckers. That's what this is all about.
First of all, it's not stubborn. I'm very direct with.
It's not stubborn.
I'm very direct with how I talk. I have you ever had communication issues with me, Arya?
Yeah.
You're lying,
The
Arya.
fuck you mean? The fuck you mean? Yeah, I have.
Ellie, have you
Many
ever
years
had?
I've known you.
Ellie,
Yeah, I fucking have.
Ellie, have you ever had communication issues with me?
No,
Exactly.
I
Me and
don't really
Ar-
have those issues with anyone, though, unless it's someone that's interested in me, and then I kind of have major communication issues then.
Hold on, I gotta take a phone call.
But the thing, Zolo, with women is like, they have their own language. It's like whenever you're ordering food or whatever, you ask your partner like, do you want me to get you anything? And they're like, no, I'm good. I always order extra for her just because I know once the food gets here,
hey, listen,
she's gonna
I
eat
don't
my
got
shit,
time.
you know?
I don't got time. I'm a grown man. I got no time to read
Yeah.
people's minds, man.
Yeah,
I ain't a
know.
kid no more. I don't got time to read your mind. If you don't tell me how you feeling and what's going on, and it's not like you go quiet. If you go quiet, that's a little different. You know what I'm saying? I could probably, hey, what's going on? You okay? But if you start giving me attitude and doing dumb shit and go do all of that, you just adding fuel to the fire, and I don't got time for no toxic vibes. Those days are dead for me.
Yeah, I get that, man.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, if I'm calling you to find out what's going on, but but you can't expect shit. You can't act a certain way and then expect shit in another way.
I mean, did you tell her from the get-go that's like how you roll though? Like you're very straightforward with stuff.
Of course.
Like,
Why'd you?
yeah.
I'm very transparent with how I am. I'm I'm not the person to be like, oh, I'm feeling this way and just hide it from you. I'm gonna just be straight up with you and have this conversation, which I don't even find as a problem. I'm not even like today I just told her like it is what it is. Like I'm not even mad about it. You won't get it where you live. Oh, I don't give a fuck about you. This and that. All right, cool then. So be it.
Yo.
Yo.
Hey, hey,
What's
Zolo.
up? What you been up to?
Oh, you know, just you know,
Hey, who this?
things in the wind.
Yo, it's Curdy, bro. I'm from Snow. I'm gonna be pushing some joints for you.
Yeah, do your thing, bro. You got it.
I'm gonna be spinning it. I didn't want y'all to be.
Nah, you good.
Okay. Zolo.
What's
You
going
mind if
on?
I talk to you in private? You know.
Yeah, all right. What's up?
Alright.
Let's go in the cubby, no?
No. I don't step foot inside there no more.
Yeah, Ollie hanging out
So
with.
like, you know, a little birdie told me that you were like talking shit about me behind my back, like mad shit. So, you want to keep it a buck with me, or like, what are we?
You
talking
see,
shit about?
like how you coming at me like this? I don't understand.
No. I'm
Talking
coming at
mad
you
shit.
like a
What are you?
grown-
What you talking about?
like
Mad
a
shit.
grown ass woman. I'm coming at you like a
Grown ass woman. It
So
sounds like you pressing me. I don't understand.
if you feel like I'm pressing you instead of having a grown conversation with you,
You
then
just said I was
you need
talking
to-
mad shit about you. How was I
Yeah, that's
talking
what I'm
mad
getting
shit
told.
about you?
That's what I'm getting told.
Someone brought up a conversation about me and you, and I brought up a conversation on how you are, and that's it. No one's talking mad shit about you.
Okay, so what were you saying?
I just said you got communication issues.
Oh, so me
And
pulling
you-
to the side to
and-
talk to you privately is communication and
Well,
shit?
I think that's actually I was very highly impressed right now. But I said, you know, depending, like I told you today, depending on which day, I don't know which personality I'm gonna get. Am I gonna get the nice sweetheart, or am I gonna get the angry dude that's gonna be hollering at me? I don't know which one, man.
Angry dude? Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. I guess, you know, people are gonna twist narratives, so be careful who you talk to, because at the end of the day, people are gonna, you know, have their own little, rephrase sentences about everything, you know? So if you're talking about how you feel about me to somebody, they're gonna turn around and make it seem like, you know, you're talking mad smack about me and running down my name. So that's gonna cause the miscommunication. And, you know, I'm leaving this off on a good note. Like, I haven't been talking shit about you and nothing. I've been
Listen,
every
I'm
time
not
something
talking. What
happens-
you mean talking? Like you keep saying I'm talking shit about you. I ain't said nothing about you. I just said.
Look, I'm just giving you the benefit of the doubt. Like, I'm over here being very respectful, and I'm just giving you the benefit of the
What?
doubt.
Like, why you speaking like that? I don't understand.
Like what?
I mean, very respectful. Like.
What? Now say sure that I'm talking respectful?
No,
to
I'm
you?
just saying, like, you know what you're doing, Aiyah. Oh wait, I gotta fly to this island. You wanna come with me? I gotta check something out. We can talk.
I'm doing some shit with Bobby right now.
What you doing?
So it's some shit that he's doing investigative work or some shit. I don't know.
Investigating work on what?
I don't know. It's secret information. So I've been helping him. But
All right, I'll
wanted
be
to-
5 minutes. Come on, let's go.
I really don't want to go to an island right now.
I gotta.
And plus, we haven't talked all day, and you know, like.
So you're mad at me because we haven't talked all day? Who I called you
No,
today,
and,
right?
like, no, and like, you know, acting like I'm not anybody in front of Ali when you were having like that private conversation. You know, I overheard. You know.
You overheard what?
Yeah. I overheard what.
See,
how you
Arya's
referred to me
hilarious.
once again, so I feel like.
What
Like
did
I said, the
what
way
did
you
I
refer
refer
to
to
me
you?
to people and the way you act with people when my name is getting brought up, or the way you act like how you know me, that's been the constant issue, repetitive issue, and I've come to you about it, and I'm just kind of like.
So I don't understand I don't get what you're saying. Like, what did I refer you to?
Oh, that's nobody. Ace's sister. You know, just like.
Yo,
it's-
this
it's-
girl's good at
It's becoming like a little thing that you keep
Okay,
doing
listen.
over and over.
Listen,
So it's just
listen,
like, you know,
listen, listen.
it's
I
getting to a
think
point
what you listen. I was in a business meeting, having a business meeting, all right, about some.
which is completely understandable.
Okay. So
and
listen,
respectable, but,
and
you
listen.
know,
If
like,
there was something going on, I would have said that about any. I was. Ooh, is that peanut? Nah, that's not going on. I was focusing on, you know, finalizing the deal. Okay. I don't know. Wait, how did you even get here? Did Arya call you?
You want me to be completely honest with you?
Yeah, you're supposed to tell me the truth. I don't understand how you got all these other people.
Of course.
So why wouldn't
course.
you tell me that? I don't understand.
Tell you what.
Why won't you tell me that Arya called you and she's stirring? I don't understand.
She just said that my name was being brought up in a topic, and I just wanted to, see what's that about.
You said I haven't spoke to you all day, but I talked to you today.
Oh, no. The first time you didn't, but the second time you did, and the second time wasn't really pleasant, so I just left it at that.
So if you left it at that, whose fault is that?
Well, technically your fault.
Okay. In what sense?
What do you mean in what sense?
Like in what sense? Like you said it's my fault. In what sense?
Because you were doing the little race, so you hung up. And
Yeah, because I fell off the bike.
Say less, so I said less.
I fell off the bike and went down, and you didn't even call me back to find out what was going on.
No, that's not what happened. It was,
I'm
you
such
said
a
say
liar.
less and hung up on me. So how would I know anything happened to you? I said less. I just stopped talking after that.
Okay. Like, listen, Aiyah, like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get two different people. Like, I get the nice you, and then I get the like. You just gotta you gotta stay the nice you, and we be fine.
All right, so you gotta have some action behind that. Like, you get the nice me when you're nice back, and when you're acting nice to me, when you're around your homeboys.
I'm always nice to you. Stop playing.
It's been a repetitive thing with you. Like, that's what I'm trying.
Like, I feel like you just got too much ego. Like, it's always an ego battle with you.
It's not even an ego.
Like, you mad prideful. Like, for what?
I'm not. It's not. Listen.
Like, you mad stubborn for what?
I think you're explaining yourself right now, because
like, what's all this ego come from? I just want to know, like.
You're really good at this.
What you mean? I'm just saying, like, sometimes. You got
experience.
I got experience. Like, come on.
I just need you to look in the mirror sometimes. Look, this has been a conversation that I've been having with a couple of my close friends, and
see that I'm not a gaslighter.
Like every single time the homeboys is around, you start acting hella different.
That's the problem, though. You just told me, like, yo, all these people be saying this, and now you telling me you're having a conversation with all your friends.
With some real friends that have some good, like, heads on their shoulders, that that understand shit, and I recognized that that's some weird ass shit. So, like, I can't keep.
What's some weird ass shit?
Cat and
like,
mouse
what you mean?
Game with you.
You playing cat and mouse? Who the mouse? Who's the cat? Because I ain't playing that game.
I think you are. Because,
nah, because like
I said, every single time your homeboy is around, you get to acting different.
Nah, the problem is that, like.
No. How you gonna tell me what my problem is when I'm telling you what my problem is? And every single time, tell me what your problem is, and I'm telling you my problem, and the problem never gets fixed. So how you gonna tell me what my
you're telling. Listen, everybody, but the problem is, all these.
The problem is you don't understand my problem, and you keep trying to. Sock it to the side.
Listen,
so
everybody,
my problem is.
Everybody, everybody stirs situations, and I told you this from the day I met you, and you be like, yo, Zolo, I ain't never gonna fall for that. I'm solid. Okay, but you always fall for it.
What's my problem, Zolo?
You just said that I'm acting different around the homeboys.
Okay, so why hasn't that been fixed?
I don't act different. I'm just not playing into what my homeboys do. That's what I'm saying.
No, you do act different. And every single time me and you have had this conversation where we start getting to talking again and maybe like pursuing this again, you get to acting different every time your homeboys is around. So that's my problem, and that's never gonna get fixed. So I'm okay with it now.
What you mean it's never gonna? What, like, why do you always find a problem with me when I'm out here just doing?
The problem is not with you, so I need you to get that victimized mentality.
Okay, don't use my words. Don't use my words. That's not fair. You can't use my words.
The problem isn't with you. The problem is with how you're acting. Okay, there's no problem with you. There is no problem. It's how you're acting.
So my thing is like, me and you talked today, and you have mad attitude for no reason.
Okay, my thing is, when I approached, I said hi, and you ignored me. And so that set the mood for the rest of the day.
I didn't ignore you. I said, what's up?
No, you did not. Because you even agreed to me later on. You said, oh, I didn't even hear you. So I don't know how you said what's up.
When you said what's up when you said hi to me, I said, what's up? I was like, oh shit, I didn't know you was awake.
Right.
What's going on?
When you called me. I'm talking about the first time.
The first I
saw
said
you
that,
at the
and then what happened
And
right
you
away?
came,
What
and you
happened
said,
right away
"Oh,
after that?
Oh, you
Peanut.
want to know what happened right away?
Peanut tried to stir all this
Okay,
stuff.
and he came to you. He said, "I got a singer for you." So he came to you, and then you said, "I'm not even dealing with that today. I'm not in the mood today."
Because I'm not in the mood for the stirring. Nah,
No,
you can't be mad
it's
at me
not-
for that.
Oh,
Nah.
no. You were fucking hilarious, Zolo. I'm telling you that.
What?
No, the
How
problem is, so once again, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. The problem is,
See, this is what you be doing. See, you do
could've-
that. You
could've-
doing that right there. You know what you're
could've
doing.
just- you could have, you could have just said, "Hey, Aiyah," and I'm like, "Hey," and then you're like, "All right, cool. This is my day. Have a good day." And I'm like, "I bet you have a good day too." And then that would have been it. But no, you acted off.
So why don't you say, "What's up, Zo? What's up?" Like, listen, I'm just, like, where's the?
I already said hello.
Where's
so
the?
that's
Oh
when
my
your time-
gosh.
That's when you have
Good
to
to
walk
see
the
you. Are you
second half of the
alive?
street to meet me
Oh
in the
my
middle, you know what I'm
gosh.
saying? Listen, I said what my problem is. My problem is not gonna get fixed. It's gonna keep repeating. And you know what? I'm really tired of being that toxic.
So what?
Aiyah.
Toxic.
I really am.
You tired?
Yeah, like,
Wait, did you
having
just say
to-
you tired?
Having
Oh
to
my
always
God.
come to you and argue with you about it.
Oh my God! Did
and-
you just say
and
you're tired?
I'm tired of being toxic.
Toxic.
Yes, I very much am.
I'm so proud of you. I never thought this day would come.
And I'm glad that this day is coming.
Because now you ain't gonna be
done.
so tough. See what I mean? Like, this is what you always result to this. You always result to this.
Sorry, Tourette. See, let me
Every time we have a conversation,
Zolo,
and you
I'm done. I'm done. Me, Aiyah, I'm done. Like I'm tired of being this toxic girl that keeps trying to like prove a point, trying to show you what you're doing wrong. I can't make you change. You gotta change.
Oh
for
nah.
yourself.
You gaslighting the shit out of this. Alright.
How am I gaslighting?
You like, listen, every time we have a conversation, we had a conversation earlier today. You like, oh, I'm done. I'm over this. I'm over this.
Yes.
It's like, why can't you just come to a conclusion in a conversation every
The
time
conclusion in the
you say, oh, I'm done.
conversation is, I tell you,
That's toxic
I
with
tell
itself.
you my problem. No. What's toxic?
No, because you
is I
want
tell
me to
you
be
my
you want me to be someone
Zolo,
I'm not.
Alright then, you're not for me then. It's
All right,
okay.
well then that's it is what it
completely
is,
fine.
man. Be stubborn. All right, that's
I'm
what
not
you want. You
stubborn.
are being stubborn.
You're the one that's stubborn.
Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I look out for you. I've always looked out for you.
I'ma always look out for you too. Of
Hold up,
course.
let me
Like,
finish.
I have
Right?
no
But at
type
the end
of-
of the day, if you solid and you said who you was gonna be, then you wouldn't be saying those words. So you just proving to me you ain't solid. So it is what it
you
is.
proven to
So
me
I
that
was right in the
you
first
don't
place.
respect my boundaries.
Oh.
You proven to me that you don't respect my expectations. You know,
Boundaries. What
that's
you mean by that?
If I'm telling you that I feel away and my problem is how you're acting around your homeboys when I'm around, then that's you
Yo,
crossing
but
the
listen, at the
boundary.
end of the day, Aiyah, you gotta also
At the end of
understand.
the day,
Listen,
Zolo.
no, don't let me
Go ahead.
finish.
Go ahead,
At the end of the day, you gotta understand there's context to it. When you that was the first day you popped up in the last 3 months. I didn't even know. Hold on.
This
hold
was
on.
a persistent issue
Hold on.
back then too.
So this was the first day you popped up in a few months. So I'm like, what you mean? Like, what's going on? And then the boys were stirring it. So I'm like, nah, I'm not with that right now. So why? How is that a problem? Like if you disappear and then you come back and you don't have a conversation, be like, man, I was in the
disappeared and I
army.
came
I had some
back.
shit. Like you just like, oh, shit's supposed to be normal. Like what the fuck? You know I ain't playing like that.
Maybe listen. Like I said, this has been a consistent problem since back then, though. Let's keep it a buck. And all I asked was, if you know your homeboy's gonna stir, you're gonna have to start acting a certain way so it doesn't get to you. But every time you let it get to you, then that's when you start acting different around when I come around.
But like,
So-
what you mean? Like you try to do that where it's like, oh, it's getting to me. Nah, I just don't
Your
want. I don't want niggas in my
match
business.
Your words, actions speak louder than words, and your actions have been literally contradicting your words every single time. You pull me to the side, we have a great conversation every single time. Then you get to going around your homeboys. Now that's a completely different Zolo. I'm just not with that Zoe no more. I'm good.
What you call me?
at the end
Don't
of the
call
day,
me.
Zoe. At the end of the day, The day gonna end.
All right, this is what I'm saying. Like you do this all the time. Like you just want like you want to have like the last laugh.
Right.
No, you want to be right.
There's nothing to laugh about when my feelings are in it. You know, I don't play about my feelings.
You do play about your feelings
because you in your place about my feelings right now, and I'm telling you what the problem is.
Oh, the problem is the problem is all me. That's what I'm getting. I don't see no accountability from you, or like, yo, my bad for doing this, or my bad for doing this.
Very ironic. Where is your accountability about how you're acting and
but
your
actions
and the problem that I've been consistently bringing up for months and months?
But I talked
you just fell in your own little hole that you dug in.
I dug a hole. See,
you made your bed.
What you mean, my bed?
You made your bed.
Like I don't even understand what that means. So didn't you make your bed too?
I'm going to sleep. That's how much I made my bed.
All right.
But you made your bed, and I want you to sleep in it too, because at this point, if your actions don't follow your words,
you keep saying you keep saying my actions
don't.
You know what
that is? That's manipulation at its finest. Because you can't tell me have a conversation with me that's pleasant, then tell me things are going to change and things don't change. You don't keep in this loop. So Zoe,
nah, you popping. You doing too much right now, and
I'm
I know
not doing too much.
You of course you doing too much.
To be too much
nah, but you doing too much in the sense of like you not making no sense because you trying to put this on me, and this is what you've been doing. All right,
I've told you the problem is not with you, Zoe. The problem is with your actions.
Why you keep calling me Zoe? I don't understand. You know I don't like that. What you mean that's my name? That's not my name.
Why do you not like that? That's your given name. Why is this
how you know that's my given name? Who told you that? Another motherfucker that stole it, stir it.
Okay, so you don't want me to call you Zoe no more.
All right, say less. This is what you do, right? You did this to yourself, not me. Because every time I talk to you, Aiyah, this is what you do. You act up for no reason. We can't have a conversation that's normal because you want to do slight digs and be rude about it or have some attitude. You can't have a normal conversation with me that's constructive for some reason. You came here to do what? You talking about boundaries.
If it isn't